Hello there guys, what's up? I'm Blue Job here, and today I'm going to give you a new game here. I'm bringing a new game to the channel, the H1Z1 game. I'm not sure if you've heard of it. It's a beautiful game. It's about survival, about zombies, and all that stuff. You can pretty much say that there's an outbreak and everything has gone to shit. Pretty much. Oops, I punched the door. And you have to build a base just like this one and survive. You gotta grind, you gotta get food, build stuff. Make sure that you are surviving well. Make sure you have what it takes to survive. I tried to record earlier gameplay with me and a couple of friends. So we're basically here, and we went to this Pleasant Valley city or town, whatever you want to call it. Of course, it was overrun with zombies, and it pretty much was a nerve-wracking experience. We've been there more than once, and it's really difficult to keep yourself alive there. Of course, you gotta keep running and hiding. Pleasant Valley, you might ask me why we actually went there, and I have to say it's because that in that area there are many supplies, and you really want to gather the supplies there, that you could find food, canned food, water, purified water, of course, drinkable one, weapons, and such materials that can actually help you build and have a much better surviving experience. Okay, so let me start with this game. I want this to be an introductory video. I might start with the guides here in this episode, but what I want to do now is explain to you guys step by step what you would do and how you would start this game. So you would start at a random location in this map, and it is enormous, and this actually map is an improved version of the actual map that you'd start with. What you start with is a hand-drawn map. This one, I don't think you can use it, but I don't really need it. You start with that version, and you pretty much have to sort your stuff with it. Let me go get some water and food because I will be needing that. Anyways, so if you want to play with your friends, you might have a little bit of a hard time adjusting. Till I was able to meet my friend, I started somewhere here and he started somewhere here, and we had to go through Pleasant Valley, survive the hordes of zombies, and we met halfway here in the Avram highway. Anyways, this is basically the first thing I'd like to note. Let me check the bee box. We've left some stuff here. I might as well try to build a wall here to protect this, because anybody could come from down here and loot it. And since this is a PvE server, nobody can kill you, but you can pretty much have somebody steal your stuff, and we don't really want that to happen. Let me drop this. It's if you die, if you actually get killed, you lose all of your loot. So you gotta be careful not to die, because if you die, you lose your loot, and you have to start once again at a new area, at a random location, away from wherever you are. So now that we have built this space on the server, we can pretty much get back to it whenever we want, and we've left a lot of stuff in there. So this is one of the first things that you have to know. As you start out, you are at a random location. You might as well want to try to start at a location with buildings around it, because you can go inside of there and look for items, and you can pretty much find some food lying there or water. Even if it was dirty, it's okay. If you find a weapon, that would be perfect. You can go around and cut trees, get wood, because wood is pretty much the first and most essential thing for you in order to survive. Scrap book, this is useful. As you saw, I'm loading some cars here. You can find some metal, and as you see, there's a machete here and a can of food. We can take a can of food. I'm not sure if this machete is better than mine, because mine is kind of worn out. Oh no, mine is much better. You might as well wanna tarp. I don't really need a tarp. This here is a base for some guy who did not build the door, and I highly advise you guys, once you get to the stage of building a base, to build the door, because like this, I'm gonna go to the B-box. I've been here before. I looted that B-box and took the honeycomb from it. Anyways, as you can see, I'm going down to the river here, since, as I told you guys, I have an empty bottle. Yeah, and one of the things that you should know when you're starting out and looting items, taking stuff, take weapons, you take food, and if you find water or a bottle, empty one, you take it. If you go to a river, you can fill it up with water, and as you will see now, it will be dirty water. Now, you can drink this. I'm not sure how much it would fill you up down here, but you have a very high chance of getting sick, and you don't really want to do that because you're trying to survive here. I'm not really sure of it, but one of my friends told me that if you do get sick, you can put some bandage on yourself, and that pretty much should heal you, but I don't think that's the case, because that's silly, and this game is pretty much a try-hard realistic game. Like, most of the things here are very realistic. Anyways, so as I said, why you would want to so as I said, why you wouldn't want to get rid of your bottles. I should have drank that pure bottle. I have another empty bottle. Oh my god. Excuse me guys, I'll go back again here. So, and I have another purified water here. I'm gonna drink it because my hydration is kind of low. It's not really low, but I want it to be as high as possible, since I'm doing what I'm doing now, and I'll explain later what I'm trying to do here. First, let me drink the water. Okay, anyways, so as I said, you get weapons, you get food, and you get whatever empty bottles you can find. You fill them up in a river or a source of water like a well or something, and you keep it dirty, even if it was dirty, unless you're getting dehydrated. Unless you're facing dehydration, you don't drink dirty water. So why do you want to keep the bottles, and why do you want to keep the dirty water? Because one bottle really is not enough. If you drink a purified water bottle, it fills you up 50%, and you need to carry on with you more than that if you're going on a journey and looking for stuff, as we did when we went to the Pleasant Valley. I took with me 2 bottles, even though I recorded that the frame rate was kind of bad. For some reason, I don't know why. So here is a built campfire. I'm gonna show you that later, but as you see here, I have more than one recipe, and when you start out, you barely have bandage, maybe the middle bracket here, middle bar, and the wood stick and wood plank. That's all of the recipes that you start out with. So what you want to do is you put your wood here. Like, this is a wood log, you put it there, and if it was a wood plank, you also would put it there in order to discover new recipes. Here I have a couple of items. Look, I'm discovering a new recipe, and I can do a tan chili hilly suit, or however you say that, and this is just like this one that I'm wearing right now. So you put your wood there, and I can show you pretty much what you would need. So here's the wood stick, and here's the wood plank. But in order for you to make a campfire, you need 2 wood logs. So you put the wood logs there, make a campfire, and this is here pretty much as a campfire, so I'm not gonna waste my wood logs that I've farmed. And a campfire, of course, does not light up by itself. What you need to do is make a bow drill, and by that you need a scrap cloth, one wood plank, and one wood stick, which you make with a wooden log. One wood log makes you 2 wood planks, and wood planks make you 10 wood sticks, so you have a lot of ingredients here. As for cloth, as you've seen, I searched cars and I found cloth, and also if you find like clothes, shirts, capes, jeans, pants, whatever, you can shred them down as I shredded the cape in order for you to get cloth. Anyway, so you make a bow drill. I'm not sure if I have a bow drill with me. No, I don't. Well, okay, I'll make one. No, I only want one. God damn it! I did not want to do. Oh, okay, it wasn't the next. So, as you've seen, I did not have what I needed to do a bow drill. But when I crafted it with the wood logs, I crafted a wood plank and wood sticks. I made the biofuel. Where is it? I mean the wood drill. I use it to ignite the campfire. So also one of the things that you might need the campfire for as a survival method is you pretty much get attacked a lot by wolves. So you take them down, you kill them, you loot them, you keep attacking them until you get their meat. And of course, if you got a rabbit here, a deer meat, or even a bear meat, but I don't really advise you to attack bears. Stay away from them, because if they attack you, they will kill you. Okay, so we have a campfire here. I don't really have meat on me for you to show you what we do with what you take. You use the campfire, you take the dirty water, you put it there, and you just wait. This should pretty much boil the water and purify it. So you guys have the basic steps, and I already have a campfire, as you see. I already have a campfire. We have 3 purified water, and now we will have 5 by the end of this. So here, this is the basic thing to do for water, and also meat. So if you find yourself a strategic location, or let's say a house, there's a zombie, you're going to take it out. Here's a 10 cat, shred it, I get cloth. Scrap of cloth, you need that. Cloth is very important. One of the things that you would love to start with, you get those scraps of cloth, you get 6 of them, alright? You put them in the discovery, and you should be able to do, where is it? A sash, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. A satchel, yes. 6 scrap of cloth, you can make a satchel. It has 300 slots here, like the weight, or I don't know what's the measure here, but as you see the bulkiness of the object here is 10. I have my suit can only hold 50, my pants can hold 50, my bag can hold 1,000. I found this and I switched out with my old satchel, and your bolt pouch. So this can help you pretty much grind a lot of here's an animal trap. You can loot rabbit meat. And since we did make a campfire, I will show you guys how to cook it. Because even though you can eat it, you know, it's really never good to eat meat, raw meat. Alright, so here's the rabbit meat. Wait, I've got one. Where's the rest? It's a cooked rabbit meat, and meat is the best thing for you, since it fills you up to 50. I'm not sure if the rabbit meat is like a steak. Yep, it does fill you up 50 by 50. Also, to start out, you need to loot cars in order for you to get metal scraps, and those can help you make metal bars or metal brackets or metal shards. And those are very essential for you. Here's a makeshift hatchet. This is a very simple hatchet you can make, but I don't really believe in crafting hatchets unless you really are out of weapons. But then, still, if you're out of weapons, you can't really farm wood. So I'm not really with making a makeshift hatchet because it's really weak. It's not very durable. It would you would pretty much use it up very quickly. But a makeshift bow is could help you up with ranged DPS if you want to do that to or attack a zombie from afar. You need scrap of cloth and a wood stick. And here also a scrap metal and a wood stick. And I show you guys how to make a wood stick. You pretty much make if you have a wood block, you pretty much click on the wood stick and craft it. Or you can do the detailed step. Craft the wood plank, and then while crafting the wood plank, you can craft the wood stick. But if you go straight ahead and craft the wood stick, the computer does that for you. The AI does that for you real quick. This is a zombie I wanna take care of. You see this area to my left? After I kill the zombie, I will show it to you. This motherfucker is one of the runners. Let's see if I have a bandage. As you see, I have a minor bleeding. I'm not gonna look for a bandage, I'm gonna craft a bandage. As to crafting a bandage, you need 2 scraps of cloth. If the recipe is with you from the beginning. This was one motherfucker in here. Come on, give me my arrow, you sons of bitches. Green hat, alright. Perfect. We get a scrap cloth. You know what, since I'm here, I'll also show you guys how to make arrows. As I told you, the makeshift bow is very easy. You need a scrap cloth and wood stick. Nothing that needs too much grinding. Here's the wooden arrow. You basically need a wooden stick. And to do this, guys, you won't have these recipes. You need to use your discovery panel here. Like put this here, put this. I'm discovering a new recipe. What's this? It's a wooden bow. You see? It's an even stronger one than the makeshift bow. This is perfect for my guide. Salt pack, purified water, discover. We have saline, and I believe saline can be used with bandages if I'm not mistaken. Let me check. Where's the saline? I need to craft one. Alright, you know what? Since we have water, I will craft one if I can. Saline can be combined with bandages to create a first aid kit. Perfect. Right. Salt and purified water. Let's craft one. Alright. Since I have the saline here, there's the bandages. Now we can pretty much make a first aid kit. Yep. Now I can use my first aid kit without any problems. And if you see, guys, down to my right, bottom right, I'm tired. So if you see this, you need to go to bed because your energy, your strength, and pretty much your stats will be lower than usual because you're tired, just like in real life. Actually, this guy turned out to be much better than I thought it would be. Okay, open door. And since, guys, this game is in active alpha, like it's available as for alpha. It's a new game. Let me take a rest. The server sometimes lags, so we really have to deal with it. It's a server lag. If you, for example, want to respawn, you have to type /respawn. I'm not gonna click it because it is a suicide button. It kills you and helps you respawn in a different location. I hope you enjoyed this pre-longed or a long version of a guide and introductory episode. This is going to be the how to craft guide or playthrough or walkthrough for H1Z1 or H1Z1, however you want to spell it, done by Blue Job. I really hope you guys like this Support me, support the series, and thanks for watching.